for tuning into another episode of Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. I'm Jason Lentz. As you know, the Tennessee Tribune is located on Jefferson Street, so we are very big on events that happen in North Nashville. Today I'm excited to have two guests that are putting on an event that I think a lot of our viewers will be very excited about. I'm with Sharon Hurt of J.U.M.P Nashville and Henry Hicks of the National Museum of African American Music. Hello.
How are you? Good. Thanks for having us.
Oh man, I'm excited for you to be here. So the reason why we invited you is I've heard that you are putting on the 14th annual Jefferson Street Jazz and Blues Festival.
That's correct.
That's correct?
Yes, it is.
Now, did I get it right?
You did.
Okay, that's very exciting. Well, the first thing is I am actually a transplant. I'm from the Northeast. Mm-hmm. So I grew up on a lot of jazz music, going over the tunnel and the bridges to New York City. Mm-hmm. And when I moved here, this being Music City, one thing I noticed was lacking was a lot of jazz, which kind of made me upset. So I'm excited that you're having this event. And I also know that Tennessee is known for blues, so that's great as well.
Right.
So my first question is, what actually made this event come to fruition?
Well, I don't know if you're familiar with the Jefferson Street community, but in the 40s, 50s, 60s, it was a very thriving community. We had about 17 nightclubs on Jefferson Street. I mean, we had all of the big-time celebrities. We were a baby New York. I mean, we had a baby Apollo here, and a Cotton Club here, and people from all walks of life were here. You had Duke Ellington, Cab Calloway, Aretha Franklin, I mean, Little Richard, Jimi Hendrix, all of those people came through Nashville. And of course, in the 60s, the late 60s, the interstate came, and it basically decimated the community. It divided the community. That, along with integration, basically just took us out. It took us down, knocked us down, but it didn't knock us out.
Oh, wow.
And so we've bounced back. That's when my organization came about in the early 1990s, mid 1990s, and I came on in 1999. And one of the things that I wanted to do was make sure that the community came together. And what brings people together better than music? So, and I'm originally from Memphis, so for people to block the street and put out a stage and have a party is something that we did all the time.
Yes.
So I'm like, well, we can do it there, why can't we do it here? And that's exactly what I did, and wanted people to know that the perception of Jefferson Street was not like the reality of it. Many people think that it's not safe to come into the community, and it's just the opposite. It's a very nice community, and we're doing things now to make it very aesthetically pleasing and picturesque, and we want people to come and live, work, and shop here.
That's right.
And dance.
And dance and have fun. That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Now, in the past, traditionally, J.U.M.P put the event on.
Yes.
But this year, your organization is partnering with them.
We're pleased to do it.
Okay.
Pleased to be a part of the party.
Oh, that's right. Now, how did that come to be?
Well, this is the National Museum of African American Music, and that's what we do.
Yes.
So it's a natural marriage for us to come together and make something like this happen. This is Music City, USA. So we've got to be the trailblazers and lead the community in working together. And this is just a perfect opportunity, and I'm so happy and so pleased to have Henry and his staff and bright ideas, and they're doing a lot of things to enhance what it is that we've already done. So I'm just really excited because, you know, they say the best is yet to come, and you know, the bigger the party.
That's right. That's right.
Well, and and while we're the National Museum, one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is that we celebrate Nashville, and we celebrate in particular North Nashville and Jefferson Street and that history and heritage. So the event that Sharon and the folks at J.U.M.P have been putting on for these 14 years, we couldn't think of a better event to associate our museum with. And so hopefully together we'll just make it, again, just a bigger party for everyone to come out and enjoy.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, I'm excited about both your organizations working together. Sound like it's going to be better than it's been in the past. Now, tell me a little bit about the event. What's the location? What's the dates? What should we expect? Who's performing?
Sure.
Well, the event is actually going to start. It's a 2-day event. Starts on Friday, June the 20th. And we're starting with a new event, and that's the Legends Luncheon. That's going to be held downtown at the Wild Horse Saloon, which of course is a musical venue.
Yes.
Right.
As Music City says, it's a live musical venue.
Yes.
And we're excited because we will have some live music there, but we're going to be honoring some very big legends in the music industry. You want to tell them about those honorees, Henry?
Sure. As a matter of fact, we're going to honor 5 or 6 music legends right here in Nashville at that event. We're going to start with Denise LaSalle, who's also going to headline the festival on Saturday. But we'll also have Bobby Jones, our own Nashville's own Dr. Bobby Jones, as well as Leonard Moses, who performed with Jimi Hendrix. And we're going to honor him and his legacy. We will also honor the Barkays are going to be in town.
Wow.
They're celebrating 50 years in the business, and so they're going to be here to celebrate and with us as well.
And my homeboy, Kirk Whalen.
That's right. And Kirk Whalen, that's right. Can't forget about him.
Wow.
You know, Memphis is going to be in the house.
Yeah,
Right.
So I'm excited.
You representing for Memphis
Yes,
right
yes,
now.
yes.
Oh wow,
Right.
this is wow. This is some good names.
Yeah.
That's right. So we want to highlight that there's, whether it's East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, or Western Tennessee, there's great artists, great musical legends that are from right here in our own state, and so we're going to celebrate those folks on June the 20th.
And not only that, but you see it's several different genres of music.
Yes, yes.
So we love music, and being that Music City, USA was named because of the Fisk Jubilee Singers, it's just appropriate that we wouldn't just focus on jazz or blues or gospel, but bringing all of that together
Yes.
because it all comes together. Blues, the country music comes from the blues, and
That's right.
you know, so it all works together, and in many ways than one,
Wow.
figuratively and literally. So we're really happy.
Man, that sounds great. So that's Friday,
Friday,
and that's the lunch.
that's the lunch.
That's the lunch.
And
Okay.
after that, we're going to party on the Shelby Street Bridge.
The Shelby Street Bridge?
Yes. It's now named the Seigenthaler Bridge.
Yes, right.
Who was very active and involved in the civil rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
And we call it Bridging the Gap Mixer because that's where downtown Nashville meets uptown Jefferson Street.
Okay.
So you're talking about really bringing the community together socially and geographically because they're downtown, but it's also at the foot of East Nashville. And
right.
East Nashville has also acknowledged the Bridging the Gap Mix as one of the hottest events in East Nashville during the summer.
Oh wow,
So
that's
we're
good. Bringing
excited.
communities together.
Oh, it is. It's fabulous.
Bridging the gap.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's Bridging the Gap. And we rock that bridge too.
Oh,
you haven't been there?
No,
Oh,
I've
shame on
always
you.
missed. I know. I've heard. I'm going.
You
I'm
better.
going.
You gotta be
Oh,
there.
Now this is that's
You better bring
Friday
your
night.
dancers. That's Friday night.
Man.
Starting at the doors, the gates open at 7, and we're going to end at 1 a.m. We're going to have 2 bands there. Steve Roper Band, which is a nice, smooth jazz band. I mean, with the guitar, oh
Yeah.
my God,
Oh.
it is the bomb. And then you're going to have Julius Fisher and his band.
Yeah, Julius Fisher's the man. Oh,
yeah, you
man.
kind of favor Julius.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little similar complexion.
So he's going to be on the east side. Steve Roper on the east side. Julius is going to be on the west side. And then we're going to have some spoken word when they take their breaks. After the breaks are over, you better put your dancing shoes on because DJ Victor Chairman is going to be playing it up.
Okay,
And
we coming up.
We
Look, we
go
about to tell
down.
everyone.
We
It's-
have vendors that's going to be there and wonderful food. We've got vendor food trucks and it's just a great event. And you
It
will
sounds-
see people and being over the lake, the Cumberland River, and the landscape and the scenic view of downtown Nashville
Which is amazing.
breathtaking.
Yes.
It's just absolutely beautiful. And then you have the wind blowing through your hair.
Oh,
You know,
man.
we've had people get engaged on the bridge.
Mhm.
Last year, someone actually got married right before the party started.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah, so the Bridge and the Gap was the wedding reception.
Okay.
Now That's hot. I
That's
like
cool.
that a lot.
That's
That's a hot party, right?
That's a hot party.
Cool. It is.
Look,
It's really cool.
I'm amped up.
And
I'm
it's a
excited.
mixture of people, you know,
Yes.
and it's really good. It's a diverse event, and we have a great time.
Okay.
And then we ask folks to just go home and sleep for a few hours,
Right.
and then come on back out on Saturday. So
Okay.
Saturday, starting at noon, we'll have a children's pavilion right over here on Bicentennial Mall,
Okay.
where there'll be activities for children, but there'll also be performers for children, both musical acts as well as, again, some spoken word and that sort of thing. So some things for the young people to get involved in. And then beginning at 3 o'clock, we'll have a cadre of artists out there performing on Saturday evening as well.
Okay.
And then again, as Sharon mentioned, there'll be plenty of vendors out there, vendors and food trucks. And so it'll be a party that'll go on all day for the whole family.
Okay. And what time will that be over on Saturday?
Actually, we were able to get the park extended, and we probably will not stop the music until about 10:30.
Great.
Yes,
Right.
and give us a chance to break down and be out of there by midnight.
Oh, wow.
But previously we would have to be out by 10, so that's giving us a couple of extra hours. And you know how a lot of people like to come out in the midnight hour. So
Yes.
you know we had to extend it to accommodate the audiences that we serve.
That you're looking for.
And
Yes.
it's good. I mean, we're really excited that we're able to do that this year. I think, and you know, it's during the summer months and it's hot outside, and sitting out there in the amphitheater where there's no cover, but 4 or 5 o'clock, you know, you have a nice cool breeze to come through. So the music will begin at 3. We got some VIP seating, so they need to get the tickets early.
Okay. Okay.
And get
Okay.
down there so they can have a seat when they come. Because I'm telling you, the tickets are going fast.
They're gonna
already.
go fast. Okay. So let's
Already.
tell them how. Let's get the dates again, and the and where can they get the tickets at?
Okay, the dates are Friday, June 20th, and
Okay.
Saturday, June 21st.
All right.
You'll be able to get tickets from our website. Is jumpnashville.com or jumptojefferson.com, or our Facebook account, Jefferson Street Jazz and Blues Festival. Or you can also go to the museum's website.
Okay. And what's
Right.
that address?
And that's www.nmaam.com.
All right. Great.
Right there.
So either or, and so you can go on there. You can pay for the ticket.
You can
Right,
pay
right.
for the ticket
Click
right
right
there.
through.
Mhm.
Okay. Great.
You can
This
do
is-
that, or you can come
gonna be
by our
exciting.
office, and we're gonna take care of you. We hook you up, do whatever we have to do.
Yes.
We
yes.
here, we aim to please.
Yes, that's
so
great.
we're gonna make it
Oh,
convenient for you.
I'm excited about it. Well, before I let you go, I just want to ask both of you. Normally, when I end my interviews, I like to ask people a question pertaining to the city of Nashville, and we all know that Nashville has been exploding, even on the national scene with It's City Now. Everyone loves that
Yes.
title. And I wanted to see how do both of you feel our place is, especially within the African American community,
Well-
nationally. Do you think people are aware of what's going on here, or what can we do to make more people know we have a strong presence?
Well, I think that we do have a good reputation nationally because of the music history that we have, but also the educational system with Tennessee State University, Fisk University, Meharry Medical College, and American Baptist College.
Yes.
All 4 of those historically black colleges and universities in the 2-mile radius of each other. And at one point in time, you know, Fisk was a very prestigious college, and it's still prestigious, but much more popular because it really served a lot of the most intellectual African Americans and prominent African Americans in this country. And Meharry Medical College, on the other hand, used to educate 50% of the doctors and dentists
Wow.
in America, especially those that were practicing here in the southern region. Tennessee State, of course, known for all of the athletic prowess and the Olympians that we've had, and then some of the greatest preachers have come out of American Baptist College. So I know that it's there, and one thing that I think that we have to do is come together. And as I said before, Henry and I are trailblazing. We making this happen
Yes.
and coming together, because I think that we got to have more unity in the community, and it's significantly lacking. And if we can get this thing jump started, how you like that?
No, that was a good
I
one.
think we're gonna
That
be
was a good
well
one.
on our way.
All right, great.
That's right. I would just echo everything that Sharon said. I think Nashville has a great reputation around the country among all communities, and it certainly has a great historical reputation in the African American community. One of the things that's very important about our museum is that we're trying to make sure that the rest of the Music City music story is told. So we have historically as a city been known so much for our country music that we have almost overlooked that in many ways it all started on Jefferson Street with the 17 nightclubs that Sharon mentioned earlier. And so it really all started there, really got a great start there. And so when you really stop and take a step back and realize that WLAC came online just a year after WSM and was a stronger clear channel radio broadcast all around the country than even WSM, that really many Americans all over the South and the Midwest got their first exposure to African American music, R&B, jazz, and blues from right here out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
And that story really hasn't been told. So by having the National Museum of African American Music come online here in the next year or two, we really will be able to complete that Music City brand. And so this is just a beginning. This partnership between our museum and J.U.M.P and its legacy is just the beginning of what we're doing.
Oh,
And you know what? We really have a vision. You know, Nashville is known for this CMA Fest.
Yes.
And why can't this Jazz and Blues Festival be the R&B aspect?
I think it can happen. I think
you know,
it can happen.
I mean, they got an Essence Festival. Why not have it here?
Yes.
You know, we can do this and we can make that happen. And I just think that the potential is there, and we are just the ones to go out here and take it by storm and reach that potential and do what we think is meant to be. Jefferson Street will never be what it once was, but I believe that it definitely has the potential to be what it was meant to be.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, I'm excited. I definitely know I'm going to be at the event. I'm excited that two trailblazers as such as yourselves are putting the word out there and helping the story be told. The historical part of it is amazing, and where the future is also just as exciting. I really appreciate you coming in today.
And we appreciate you.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Want you to come out and join us.
That's
Definitely.
right. Bring your dancing shoes.
That's right. And once again, you've been tuning into Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. See you next time.